Hi everyone, it's Crystal and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a quick video. When I say quick, it never ends up being quick. But I'm going to talk about things that I have to do on my list before the twins arrive. So this is kind of my motivation, is that I'm putting it out there on YouTube, letting all of you guys know what I want to get done before the twins arrive. So you could also call this my nesting list. Because that's kind of what it is. And I feel like I've gotten a good start on it. I also felt like I had already done a lot of this stuff in the past, but now that I put it on paper, I'm like, holy cow, I have a ton of stuff I still want to do. So this week I'm turning 32 weeks pregnant with twins, measuring about 39 weeks pregnant, so I feel like it could be any time now, so I don't want to put this stuff off much longer. So I broke it out into different categories. I broke it out into like personal items, things that I wanted to accomplish myself, like for myself before the twins arrive. I have one broken out for the kids, meaning Macy and Madden, things I need to do for them. And then I have things for just like twins specific. And then I also have a list of things that I still am on the lookout for to purchase. So I will just jump right in and tell you my list. So yes, this is gonna hold me accountable. It's kind of like a bucket list almost. Okay, so I'm gonna start with personal things. So things I wanna get accomplished myself. These are things that don't necessarily have to be done, but I want to get them done. So the first thing with all my other kids, I wanna do it again, is I wanna have a hair appointment right before they're born, get my hair colored so I'm looking fresh and get rid of that gray hair and those nasty roots. So I want to try to do that about 34 to 35 weeks pregnant. So I just want to get that appointment scheduled. A pedicure is also something I like to do towards the end of pregnancy. Of course, it's getting harder to reach my feet. And I haven't really, I've gotten one pedicure this summer, which isn't a lot. So I think one more would be amazing. So pedicure is on my list. A ring check, I actually went and did that this morning. My wedding ring, every 6 months I have to get that checked out and they inspect it to follow, you know, their policy or their insurance policy, whatever. What is it? I don't even know what it is, but the policy. But anyways, I had them clean all my jewelry and sign off on that. So that is done. Another thing I've already done that was on my list was to get through like all my doctor's appointments that I needed to. I had an eye appointment a few weeks ago, so I was able to check that off, and then also a dentist appointment the last couple of weeks as well. So it's so nice to get those checked off because, you know, those aren't the best, they're the most fun to go to. So those were on the list but are no longer. Bailey, our dog, she needs a vet appointment. She has I believe she's due for one vaccination. And so we need to do that. Hoping to do that sooner rather than later. I need to pack my hospital bag still. I've done a good job of kind of gathering things or purchasing things that I know will go in the bag. But now I need to actually put it all together and put it in the bag. So gotta do that. I also have kind of these last two go together on my list, is the 1 box challenge, which is the challenge put out on YouTube to basically purge 1 box of items in your house over the month of July. So I have that on the list just to purge one last final time before the babies arrive. And then to go along with that, consigning clothes. So I actually did this last weekend where I dropped off a whole garbage bag full of either clothes of mine or my husband's, mostly my husband's, some shoes, just things that I know I'm not gonna wear anymore, and things that my husband wasn't gonna wear anymore. So just kind of that closet clear out right now before they come. So that is more of the personal list. Another thing you could add on there, but I have it on the twins list, is freezer meals. That's something I will be working on over the next few weeks. And yes, freezer meals. I have done a lot of planning. I have my lists all made. If you watched my previous day in the life, I kind of mapped out everything I wanted to make. So I have that all. Now it's just a matter of getting all the supplies and ingredients that I need and getting it done. So I've started, but still have a lot of work to do ahead of me. Let's go to the kids list. So Macy and Madden, what do I want to do for them before the twins come. School supplies is the first one. So Macy will be in junior kindergarten and she will be going to school every day. So we don't have the list yet, which kind of sad about, but I think we'll probably have it in the next week or so. So I'm going to try to get her school supply shopping done soon. School shopping, so any clothes, take inventory on what she has. We actually went through all her shoes yesterday and tried on and kind of set aside the ones that didn't fit her anymore. So I have a good idea of what we need. It's just a matter of, you know, having the funds and the time or energy to go get out and do some school shopping. And I think it'll be just a fun time. I might try to just do it one-on-one with her. So just a mommy-daughter kind of afternoon of doing a little shopping will be fun. The things I look forward to. Pay for junior kindergarten. Of course, if you watched my vlog last week, I got that completed. I wanted to get that out of the way. Madden diapers. So by that, I mean when I'm in the hospital having the twins, most likely my mother-in-law will be here taking care of my other two children. And I do cloth diaper, but I don't want to leave her with just cloth diapers. She knows what to do, but I just feel like she would be more comfortable using disposables. And so I did already complete this one. I picked up a box of disposable diapers that she can use, and so I just need to get those all set up. So yeah, that one's pretty much done. And then clean their car seats. So we will be rotating the car seats in our minivan. So Macy and Madden are right now, they're in that middle seat. They're actually going to move to the back, and then the twins will be in the middle area. And so I want to do that. Ugh, it's such a hard time because I don't want to be, climbing into the back of a van trying to buckle both of them in. I still have to buckle them. And so yeah, I'm kind of fighting when I want to do that. But I do for sure know I do want to clean out their car seats, like wash them, get all the snacks that fell in all the crevices, and just polish them all up so we're nice and clean in that car. So that's the kids list. Okay, so let's go on to the twins list. So I talked about freezer meals already. I actually, this next one I got completed partway, wash and organize bottles. So I got all of my pumping supplies and bottles out yesterday. It was a rainy day, so we stayed inside, so I had some time in the morning to do that. So I went through, I washed them all by hand, and then I boiled them all and sanitized everything just because it's been a few years, 2 years at least. Madden never took a bottle, so probably 3 to 4 years since we've used them. And so I wanted to get them all out and cleaned and take inventory in what I had. And now the only thing I'm struggling with, and I think I have a solution, was where am I going to put all these bottles now? Of course, I am going to be breastfeeding, but with twins and, you know, having some flexibility, we're going to need bottles too. So I think I came up with a strategy for my bottle organization, and I'll probably do a separate video on that. So that'll probably be in the next couple of weeks. So yes, I've made good progress on that. I also need to do that with like the pacifiers that we have, just get them out and wash and sanitize, but I'm not too worried about pacifiers quite yet. Sanitized toys is another thing on our list. So all of our baby toys we had set aside or put away. So now it's time to pull all of them back out, and I actually have a load in the dishwasher going right now with all like the washable ones. And then I just need to really sanitize like the ones that may have, I don't know, the ones that you just can't put in the wash with like Clorox wipes. So I still need to do some of that, but we have started cleaning toys already. I just want to get all the germs off and start fresh and feel good about that. Changing table is the next thing we need to do, and that we just have in our basement storage room. So I need to have my husband, I might have to help, I don't know, I think he could probably do it himself, move up the changing table, and we're gonna have to make room in our playroom for that. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of reorganization, rotating toys, putting them downstairs, and fitting that changing table in. And to go with that, just making sure all my changing stations are set up. We have a 2-story home, so I want to I'll have like a little changing diaper caddy. I'll put one in my master bedroom because the twins will be sleeping in our room in their rock and plays for probably the first couple of months. And so changing diapers in the middle of the night is just easier to put them on the bed and do it. So I always have a caddy in there. So I need to set that up. And then of course just the one on the changing table. So just to make it easy so I'm not running back and forth, up and down the stairs, just to have it on the main floor is just such a nice convenience to have. Another thing for the twins, closet storage cubes. So I guess what I'm talking about is, and my mother-in-law just dropped it off, it's like the cubbies, and you have like 9 total cubbies in it, and it's gonna go in their closet on the floor, and then you have the bins that you can pull out. Does that make sense? I hope so. Madden has one in his closet if you're familiar. So I asked, or my mother-in-law wanted to purchase something. I said this would be a great gift to give us, and so she did. So now it's just a matter of setting it up and organizing things in it. So that's on the list. Of course, installing the car seats into our van, and that's the thing I'm kind of like, when do I want to do it type of thing. Baby names, we still haven't came up with our baby names. I do have a small list of maybes, but we haven't agreed totally. So baby names is kind of a big one we need to do. And then baby books, I need to update their baby books just with my second trimester information and trying to get as much added that I possibly can, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be motivated to do it right when they arrive. So that is the twins list. I feel like now that I've read through it, I have a lot to do and maybe too much, feeling ambitious. So we'll see. I think my strategy for all these things is to just, on a free day we have, if we don't have anything going on, it's a day at home, I'm just gonna try to tackle 1 or 2 items on the list and go from there. I've made progress, but still have a lot of things to do. If you think of anything that I forgot, please let me know. And yes, one question for you. Nursery tour was on my list. I know people have been requesting that. I did kind of a little small nursery tour, I don't even know, a couple of months ago. We've had it set up for a while. It's not completely done, and it's not going to be done until after they're born and we know the genders. So my question for you is, do you want to see the changes that we've made since then? I have added some decor, and then of course we'll have like this closet storage system set up, so we'll have that stuff ready to go. But if you want to see that, it won't be a final tour, like I said. You'll have to wait until after they're born. But if you want to see kind of an in-between video on it, let me know below. And then lastly, my last list, I think that I'm probably forgetting a few things, but this is just what I had written down so far. So to buy, so what have I been looking for? A lot of these things I've held off because I feel like I can find them on the garage sale. Number 1 was a high chair. I'm looking for a specific one, kind of weird. I'm looking for like the Chico one that matches our other one. It doesn't have to be like the same print, but just want a nice high quality high chair that matches the one that we already have. So I have not seen one yet. I'm kicking myself, but we have time. We don't need a high chair right away. So I'm just holding off, and if we don't find the specific one that I need, it'll be okay. But I have my hopes set on that. I'm looking for another changing pad to add to our changing table on this floor. If I don't find one, I'm probably just gonna take Madden's from his room, and he's a bigger boy now that we can change him on the floor if we need to. We'll figure something out, but instead of spending $20 on a changing pad, we'll just take the one that we have upstairs. And then a car seat cozy cover. So we don't need this right away either, because it will be here in August, but I'm still looking for a cover that you put over the car seat to keep your baby warm throughout the winter months, because it does get below 0 here. So I have one. Where did I get that one? It came with the car seat when I bought it. So I just need to find one more of like their winter car seat cover things that I feel like I can find them on a garage sale, but I haven't. It's just nuts. And I didn't find one at Once Upon a Child when I was there either. So I'm probably just looking at the wrong time of year in the store. But anyways, so that's my list. What do you think? How am I doing? It's really good to put it down on paper, because these things have been like running through my head. I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, and I think this list will be extremely helpful. So yeah, Let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.